Kitchen cleanliness and sanitation. Maintaining cleanliness and proper sanitation in the kitchen is essential to ensure food safety, prevent contamination, and promote a healthy working environment. Importance of kitchen cleanliness and sanitation. First, prevent foodborne illnesses. Proper sanitation kills bacteria and prevents cross-contamination. Second, ensure customer safety and satisfaction. Clean facilities reflect professionalism and care. Third, maintains quality of food. Clean equipment and areas reduce the risk of spoilage. Last, promotes a positive workplace. Clean surroundings improve employee morale and efficiency.
Understanding of food storage and handling is rooted in three practical concerns: staying healthy, saving money, and navigating a shared kitchen. Food safety isn't just a set of rules, it's a vital everyday skills that ensure my well-being and protects my limited budget. The most critical principle I focus is on temperature control. I recognize the danger of temperature danger zone, 5 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius, where bacteria multiply rapidly. My thought process immediately leads to action. I must get perishable foods into the fridge within 2 hours of cooking or buying it. When reheating leftovers, I ensure they are steaming hot all the way through, knowing that warning them all won't kill all the germs. The second core thought is preventing cross-contamination, which is heightened in communal living. I understand that raw meat is the biggest threat, therefore I always store raw item in sealed container on the bottom shelf of the fridge, preventing juices from dripping onto my ready-to-eat foods. Furthermore, diligent hygiene starting the simple act of washing my hands for 20 seconds is the best defense. Food handling is directly linked to my budget. I rely on the distinction between the use by date and the best before date. This understand allow me to safely use long-lasting items past their best date while using I-freeze meat.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm John Matthew Villa from BIT 340. And my part is staff hygiene and health. Ito po yung nagpapakita ng cleanliness po sa ating mga staff po. Naka-include po dito is wash your hands, always keep tidy on your clothes, and dapat po look neat dapat, and always keep hygiene and not smell bad po. Yan po sa kanila yan kasi po naka-include po doon the word health, kasi po kapag hindi po natin inalagaan ng sarili natin, may chance na sa atin muna mauna yung mga bacteria or virus na mapupunta sa atin bago sa mga pagkain po.
Hello everyone, I'm Hannah Charlotte Cano from BIT 340A, Group 1, Cross-Contamination Control. By using different chopping boards, utensils for raw meats, freshly vegetables and fruits, and cooked food to avoid contaminations. Contaminations have three major types: physical contamination, bacterial contamination, chemical contamination. To avoid these three types of contamination, we really need to make sure that we use and follow the rules of the kitchen. First, properly wear uniform. Properly wash your hands, using specified equipments for the food that you're going to prepare. Always make sure that the surface and your station is clean before, during, and after, so that we know that the quality of our food is good. And also, cross-contamination control is very important to the kitchen to avoid poor quality of food and service, and also to avoid harmful or worse effect for our customers' health that can cause food poisoning, vomiting, stomach ache, and also bad review for our business. So,
Okay. Equipment and utensils naman po. Ito po yung determine na kailangan po natin panatilihin na ligtas and safekeeping ang ating mga sarili sa mga equipment and utensils natin po. Like sa mga kutsilyo, like sa mga ginagamit ng mga heavy technologies or heavy machines like stove, pans, knives, yun po.
three common types or three common method to stop or avoid the growth of the pests in our operation. First, we have the basic or the manual pest control, which is the sticky trap, the Baygon for the rats, for the cockroach and mosquitoes. We have that. But there are two types that really used in the kitchen or in the restaurant. This is the smoke pest control and the misting pest control. You're going to encounter this when you're in a restaurant, and also it happens once or twice in a month only to prevent the growth of the pests in our restaurant, kitchen, dining, and staff room, to stop them to grow and also to prevent them ruining our packages, our food ingredients, and our cleanliness and sanitation. So we really need to have the pest control to our operation, which is really for our operation and the business itself. Also, not only having the pest control, we really need to make sure that we follow the proper waste management so that they will not festering there and they will not going to have a home so that they can able to go there. So we need to follow the proper waste management, like where you're going to put the non-biodegradable, the biodegradable, and also the packages. We really need to follow the proper waste management, and also make sure all the packages, all the food containers are properly sealed and properly stored in our stock room so that we avoid that our products will going to be expired or will going to be eaten by the pests. So always follow the pest control method to maintain the cleanliness and sanitation in our operation.
Isa po sa aming category naman po is emergency response in the kitchen. Yun naman po ay kumbaga halimbawa nagkaroon man ng sakuna or kung accidents like fire, eruption, nagkukos dun sa may mga oil, madaming oil nilagay or madaming oil yung nag-seep out sa mga oily na pagkain like beef and steak, yun po, nagkukos po yun ng fire. Kaya po kailangan natin ng emergency response in the kitchen para po lahat po nakakaalam kung ano nangyayari. Kailangan din po doon stay calm, alam dapat yung mga fire safety, mga first aid, mga report na mabilis, and kailangan po kung meron man pong exit na malapit, kailangan po lang din alam yan. Isa po sa aming category naman po is emergency response in the kitchen. Yun naman po ay kumbaga halimbawa nagkaroon man ng sakuna or kung accidents like fire, eruption, nagkukos dun sa may mga oil, madaming oil nilagay or madaming oil yung nag-seep out sa mga oily na pagkain like beef and steak, yun po, nagkukos po yun ng fire. Kaya po kailangan din ng emergency response in the kitchen para po lahat po nakakaalam kung ano nangyayari. Kailangan din po doon stay calm, alam dapat yung mga fire safety, mga first aid, mga report na mabilis, and kailangan po kung meron man pong exit na malapit, kailangan po lang din alam yun.